Silent Hill, the short message, is not a Silent Hill game. Thank you, everybody, and good night. Yeah, I can't really leave it at that, can I? I am being absolutely serious when I say that this is not a Silent Hill game. It's like Silent Hill's great binary
I'm fine.
grandchild who takes over the family business of being a badass demon skull crusher and then trades all that in to start up an interior decorating facility. Why did I say facility? What the fuck? Interior decorating facility. What? Who trades all that in? You know, badass demons. Fuck, you know what? Forget about it. Like, the point is not Silent Hill. The story is weak. The monsters, while visually interesting, sorry, I said monsters. Monster. There's only one. Is pathetic. And the whole reason this girl is in the Silent Hill fog is laughable. Yes, Silent Hill fog. Not Silent Hill. The fog. Before I go into the story, I know I added a warning earlier at the beginning of the video about the themes of this, but I want to warn you again that this sad attempt at a Silent Hill game deals with themes of suicide, self-harm, and bullying.
One of these things is not like the others.
I will be using all of the proper terms for these situations. I don't like using words like end life or something like that. These are really important things to talk about, and they should be talked about properly. When I find, personally myself, when you sugarcoat it, if that's the right term, and add other words at the end like end life, delete character, you know, stuff like that, it makes light of the subject. Like, hey, to each their own. You know, if that's what you need to do to get through the day, fair enough. But personally, I think that these subjects need to be talked about with respect and, you know, properly addressed and labeled as the situations that they are. Don't beat around the bush with what you're trying to say. That's just my opinion. I have attempted it myself, so I know what I'm talking about, because everyone goes, no, you can't talk about that, you don't expect it. I have, right? So I've been there. I still struggle with the thoughts to this day, you know, and I'm not saying this like, oh, woe is me. I'm saying this is like, I understand the feelings that come with these situations. You know, many of my friends suffer with it as well. So I think, you know, we can have a grown-up discussion about this game, about how it treats the subject matters, and it treats mental health like a teen drama with stupidly simplistic solutions. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into Teen Melodrama Simulation. Silent Hill Edition. The game starts with the main character, Anita, standing over a blurred memorial at the foot of a tall building. When she starts noticing fog everywhere and she passes out, only to wake up inside the building staring at a circle drawn on the wall.
Guys love holes. We can't resist. There's a hole, we're going in.
I have absolutely no idea what this circle is supposed to be. There's 3 levels to this game, and every level the circle gets bigger. I thought it was going to like turn into a hole you crawl through, you know, like in Silent Hill 4, maybe lead you to the final boss level where you solve a puzzle to beat the boss. But no, it means nothing. In the next room, there's a couple of notes about suicide rates of teens that have gone up in Kettenstad. That's the town you're in, by the way, Kettenstad. Kettenstad, Germany. Pretty far away from Middle America, Silent Hill. Continuing on, we find some of Maya's art, and we get a flashback of sorts.
The
city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams.
The one with the bad lip syncing is Maya, one of Anita's 2 only friends.
What are you hiding inside?
I'm pretty sure that Maya is into the flashback Hava. Later on, she talks about this boy she met and how he left and went away or some shit. But as soon as that's done, he's never mentioned again.
Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
Once the fantastic acting is over, you make your way back out into the hall. The door at the end of the hall is open now, and...
What's with this place? Why all the sticky notes?
Loser! Stupid! Liar! Crazy! Crybaby! Ugly! I hate you!
Fuck me. As soon as I saw this room the first time, I just fucking burst out laughing. I think this is supposed to be a inner thoughts manifest as demonic sticky notes. Either that, or this is where Billy Butcher sat and perfected his catchphrase. In the next room, we get some dialogue about how Anita has stopped taking her SSRIs because they don't help. Future Koya in the edit, what she actually says is I've taken enough pills, but to be honest, I spent a long time doing this next speech, so I'm going to leave it in.
So that was a fucking lie.
SSRIs, or selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, are drugs that are typically used as antidepressants. They can also stop the effects of acid, but I saw that on an episode of House, so take that with a bag of salt.
Took a whole bunch of antidepressants which short-circuited the LSD. I'm just saying that would also explain it.
SSRIs work by blocking the reabsorption of serotonin into your neurons, increasing the serotonin levels in your brain, leveling you out. See, some people are under the misconception that antidepressants make you happy. They don't. They're part of a mental health regimen. They're there to help you cope until you can find the tools to help yourself. When Anita says that the pills didn't help her,
Fucking lie.
I don't think she's lying, but I don't think she's telling us the whole truth there either. Yes, there are people who take antidepressants and the regimens don't help right away. A friend of mine has been trying to balance out the right combination of antidepressants for a long time. They've managed it now, but it has taken a while. And they said, it'll never help until it did. But I can guarantee you that Anita is not one of these people that struggle with it. She does not help herself in any way, shape, or form. You'll see that when we go through, and I'll point it out to you. In the next room, we find a bathtub full of blood and a straight razor. I hope this handy visual helps, because I get a feeling YouTube would bend me over and treat me roughly if I tried to show you the actual scene. You hear a woman screaming that I'm pretty sure is Anita's mother, and Anita picks up the straight razor. You know what she's aiming for. There's this glitch effect that happens, showing us these scars on her arm from all the time she's cut herself.
Mom.
I want to say that I fucking hate these glitches. They happen all the time. It happened when she passed out and got brought into the house. It's really weird. It makes you think that, like, she's got a camera strapped to her face while she's holding her phone out. Second, cutting has been shown to temporarily relieve depression. Temporarily. Basically, it releases adrenaline and endorphins that make you feel good for a little bit, but there's one hell of a come down. Not to mention the fact that, you have just cut yourself, so there's the pain you've eventually got to deal with. But cutting can also lead to heart problems if my boy Gregory House is to be believed.
You need a heart transplant.
I run, I work out.
You cut yourself. Probably highly ritualized. You play the same Sarah McLachlan song over and over while you do it. Probably works better than antidepressants.
And third, who owns a straight razor?
Huh. Are you crazy?
Seriously, straight razors like that aren't really all that available. You have to go out your way to get one, is what I'm saying. When you leave your, I guess, pulled further into the teenage otherworld and are chased around by this flower monster, I mean, it's unique looking. Is it good? No. Is it bad? Also no. It's fine. Not really a whole lot to say about it, to be honest. So this is the whole mechanic here. Just run away. Your phone gets all flumpy when she's nearby, which is actually a half-decent update to the radio static, if I'm being honest. There's no fighting her. If she catches you, you get reset to the start of the chase with this cutscene.
Is this a dream?
Weird, right? No idea what it's about. After the chase, you find Maya's studio, I guess? You come here after every chapter and more of the mural gets filled in. The first time here we get this scene.
It's beautiful. Who did Maya have in mind? Did you post this too? Even more followers. I lost followers again. Some new followers here. I need to upload stuff like this to get as many likes as Maya.
Wow, sexy! Loving it. Stop with the boring photos already. No sexy stuff, no followers. Wow, you hate your followers. Congrats on reaching your follower goal.
Fuck me. It's hilarious that this is what's passing for a Silent Hill game these days. Okay, now, I don't want to be that guy. But she looks terrifying when she smiles. I don't know, maybe a bit of skincare, you know, some tea tree oil, maybe. And, by the way, do you see what I mean that she's not helping herself? Checking her number of followers and then comparing them to her obviously talented friend. As you were going through, you've been getting these texts from your friends Maya and Amelie. Amelie? Maya just keeps texting you to find it or her or some shit. And Amelie's been texting you talking about going away to college. And Anita's been throwing an absolute fucking childish bitch fit when Amelie talks about her scary as fuck art. At no point did Anita think to tell her friend that she'd, passed out and then woke up in a creepy abandoned building. Now she's literally on the phone to her, talking to her, and she doesn't ask for help.
I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
No, I shouldn't have gotten mad like that.
Thanks, Anita. I guess I haven't accepted Maya's death yet.
Huh?
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Maya's dead? Wait. Maya's really dead? How could I forget that?
Are you alright, Anita? Hello? Hello?
Then who's this?
Find it.
Who
Now she has an active phone line out of this hell. She should be screaming for help. They'd probably ignore you if you said that you were being chased by a 7-foot-tall flower demon in stilettos through an ever-changing rusty hellscape that disappears every time you walk through a door. So just say a racist is after you. The police will defy physics and be there before you call. But instead we get the reveal that Maya killed herself and that the memorial outside was hers. So we leave and are chased again. Jesus Christ. But this time we end up on the roof, looking at more of Maya's art. I think this piece is about all the people who've jumped off this building, going to heaven or something. And Anita jumps off. Only to wake up back in the same room.
Huh? Am I back at the villa? But why didn't I die?
And that is chapter 1 or loop 1 or whatever. There are 2 more sections to this game that I'm going to broad stroke for you now. I wanted to go into a bit more detail with this one, just to show you how shit it is. In the second area, things are a little bit more run down. We find a room with notes and diaries of Amelie's that hint that her brother was, I think, sexually abusing her. It's said that she doesn't want to be around him because he stays sometimes, and he commented on her clothes once and traumatized her. Future Koya, in the edit, I have to say, I'm reading these over and over again, and I don't even think it was sexual abuse. I think he might have said something to her once, and she's, I don't want to use the word overreacted, but it's whatever he said just shattered her, clearly. I'm going to read it to you now. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. Now, right there, is he openly staring at you, or do you just feel like he's staring at you when he's around? And he's just like, he's off doing something else. She's like, oh my god, I can feel his eyes on me. I know he was just probably messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. It made me hate any guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school or town showing so much skin. So I think that's what it was. I think he mentioned the fact that she was wearing, I don't know, like low-cut top or fucking short skirt or something. And since then, she's been terrified of men. Okay, I'll give you back to Pasco now. What does this have to do with Anita? Nothing. There's also a note about Amelie killing herself, and Anita's just like, no she didn't.
Amelie's not like this, though. Right?
We walk through a school where someone throws a shoe at us.
Dump! Oh. That really hurt. I'm gonna have a lump there, you idiot. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
I forgot about that. She's showing us that Anita was being bullied. It's either her hair that looks like she washed it in a KFC sharer bucket, or it's her scary as fuck art that looks like something Linda Blair would have drawn. A few monster chases later, we find Maya's scrapbook and see the boy Maya liked, and then he stopped existing because men are smelly and they're poo faces. The mural is more filled out now, and Anita throws a tantrum because Maya liked Amelie more than her. And we get a flashback that, look, this is what convinced me that there was a different kind of affection going on here.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see? Come closer then. Wait a sec. You two are from my class. Those glasses look good on you. Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself. free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
Maya only ever cared about Amelie. She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
Am I a joke to you?
What?
I just want to know, is that all I am? A big joke?
Look, this is what convinced me that there was a different kind of affection going on here. I'm not crazy, right? Like it's there. Yeah? Chase, chase, chase. And we take another tumble into the abyss. Now, here's the chapter that I find most interesting, because it means nothing. It could, but it doesn't. You wake up again in the room, and, you know, it's all Silent Hilly now, I suppose, and you find your own body.
Even if I die, this doesn't end. How many times do I have to go through this?
What does that mean? Don't know. The circle has gotten bigger. Does that mean anything? Absolutely not. So you carry on when you get stuck in a looping series of rooms when you experience Anita's childhood. I actually kind of liked this part because as you're going through, you're getting smaller. Because I didn't even notice it was happening until I sort of went, oh crap, and everything was massive to me. So I thought that was actually done quite well. That bit. Basically, no idea what happened to her father, but her mother meets this new guy, and she starts locking Anita and her little brother in the closet so they don't spoil Mommy's special time.
Chocolate rain.
You hear her screaming that it's Anita's fault that this new man can't relax or fucking whatever, and she ends up locking the brother in the fridge until he dies, or he died and she hid him in the fridge. I don't either, but there's a dead baby in the fridge. Eventually the neighbors notice the smell and the lack of a small child regularly being seen and call the police. Is that tragic? Oh god, yeah, for sure. Would that scar someone for life? Abso-fucking-lutely. But none of that matters in the end. It's not that trauma that's haunting her. Because everyone liked Silent Hill 2. Therefore, all Silent Hill stuff is about repressed guilt. Even though only one of the original 4 was about that. And there has been no other Silent Hill game. None at all. None. No games whatsoever. None at all. Her trauma, the whole reason that all of this is happening, is because Maya wanted her and Amelie to run away together, and Maya got so jealous that she got everyone to bully her to death. When I was playing it, I was genuinely surprised that I knew she had to have something to do with it. Of course she fucking did. It's the new Silent Hill thing. It's gotta be rip-offs of 2. Oh, she did something wrong, that's why she's here. No, Harry never did. Heather never did anything wrong. Henry never did anything wrong. It was just James. Okay, let's get over that. But I was genuinely surprised because I was like, so wait a minute, so is Maya in love with Amelie? Is that the route we're going down here? No, she wants them to. Like, this thing with the bloke didn't pan out, so she wants her and Amelie to run away together, making it sound so romantic and stuff. When Maya gave Anita a note to give to Amelie. She could have just fucking given it to herself, the lazy bitch, but she gives Anita a note. Anita reads it.
Remember when I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom? I want to experience true beauty. I met someone who made me feel different. He showed me a whole new world. Take me home. I was like,
it really is. She was my friend first. Go away. Which, by the way, bullying her to death, I don't think that's what happened. Because earlier on, she's talking some creepy shit about suicide. So there's this author she likes. And she's talking about how beautiful it is that This person finished his book and then killed himself.
So what'd you think of the book? The author killed themselves when they were young. Something beautiful from something tragic. It's kinda enchanting, isn't it? I wonder what they were thinking right before they died.
Maya's literally stood there going, isn't that beautiful? Wow, leaving the world with one last, what the fuck are you talking about? Creepy. So I think she was gonna do it no matter what. The bitch was tapped, is what I'm saying. She posted on Instagram about how the mural on the roof was her masterpiece, literally just before she jumped. The messaging in this game is fucked. And then we get the final chase, but this one's different. You've got to find these pictures around the area while you're being chased to unlock the door. The door covered in chains, very much like... The first time I did this, I died so many times, but when I replayed it for the footage of this, I fucking breezed through it. When you get all the pictures, the door to the studio opens and you see that the finished mural is of you and Amelie. I'm not an art guy, but I think this is supposed to represent friendship or some shit. With the truth fully revealed, I guess you walk up to the roof and call Amelie to tell her that you were the one who bullied Maya and... Fuck me, just see for yourself.
Anita, what's up?
I'm sorry, Amelie. I'm such a piece of shit. I had no idea she'd do that.
What are you talking about? Did something happen?
I thought I was invisible. That I didn't matter. No matter what anyone said. I didn't listen.
Anita?
But you and Maya, both of you did see me. I should have figured that out sooner.
Anita, wait. Where are you right now?
Thank you, Amelie. You were always there for me. I'm going to go apologize to Maya now.
Wait! Anita! Calm down. Just listen to me.
Amelie.
I am here for you, Anita.
I can't fucking stand this! I can't fucking stand this!
An invitation to go shopping was all it took to break her out of this, to cure her depression. And you might be thinking, well, maybe she's not cured. No, we get pictures and shit later on, and like text logs or fucking whatever, that they've left now. So she's got over whatever her problem was. She's going to college with Amelie. She's leaving. She's all cured, all better. Because someone said, no, don't do it. We can go shopping. Don't do that. Doesn't work like that. You probably sat there thinking one of two things. Either this guy's a cock. Why is he laughing at all of this? This is serious. Oh my god, boo-hoo-hoo. Or you're thinking, but Co, what does this have to do with Silent Hill? There's a single note in the game to justify this as a Silent Hill game. And it reads, "The Silent Hill phenomena. The suicide rate has increased around the world in large part due to the struggle brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, with countries still unsure how to handle the issue." These trying times have also given rise to a strange phenomena in many areas. Those affected suddenly claim to see fog, even on fair weather days, and lose consciousness shortly after. This has come to be known as the Silent Hill phenomena, named after a similar event that occurred in an eponymous US town. The first to propose a theory explaining why this could be happening is Dr. XXX, a social psychologist at XXX University, who had the following to say on the matter. To one who is psychologically unstable, fog represents uncertainty and sensory illusions. When in a state of high stress, one's vision may become obscured or tunneled, as if wandering through a dense fog or mist. Societal uncertainty, apprehension about the future manifests as fog, thus blurring the lines between reality and illusion.
Strike that. Reverse it.
As time goes on, we are seeing more and more cases of the Silent Hill phenomena. In response, Dr. XXX calls for a rapid rebuilding of society, as well as a stronger emphasis on counselling and mental health care for the young. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is not a Silent Hill game. This is a teen drama squeezed into the sweatpants of Silent Hill. It's actually kind of embarrassing what they tried to do with this. I don't know why they thought this would be a good idea. Now, a lot of people would go, why are you complaining? It was free. Yes, it was free and it was short. But to me, this... Well, not just to me, but this is what's happening. This is the direction that Silent Hill is going down. And now, months after the game came out, and I played it, and now I'm doing this, I think they realized what a massive fuck-up they made. And I fully believe that they are going to make a course correction. I hope. I fully, wholeheartedly hope that's what they're going to do. They're going to do a course correction and try and go back down the route of horror, not just mental health stuff. You know, it's telling that when the actresses were on tour about this game, they didn't talk anything about the game. It's because there's nothing to talk about with the game. Instead, they basically went on tour talking about how you should be nice to people.
I think I want you all to have a lot of fun while playing it, but also I want you to take a time and think about the whole concept of the game. And also, if you're going to school or at work, take care with... I want you to take care with like whoever you're talking to, or with your friends, or with your even boss, or whoever it is. Take care with your words. Take care of, if you're not in a good day, you don't need to be rude to the others, because you never know how your words can affect another person.
Say something in moon speed!
このゲームにはよくいじめと自殺の話は出てくるんですけど、いじめをもし受けてる人がいれば、絶対周りの人に相談した方がいいと思います。私も6年前に日本に来たんですけど、その時はもう日本語喋れなくていじめを受けたことはあったんですけど、もう学校の先生や親に相談したら解決できたので、すごく精神的に楽になりました。
やっぱりまあ若い世代じゃないですけど、私も含め10代ですね。10代とかって本当今の世界って SNS だったりとかっていうのがもう本当に中心になっている世界になっているので、SNS だけに本当にとらわれないでほしいっていうのが私の一番の願いっていうか思いですね。っていうのもやっぱり SNS って簡単に嘘がつけると思ってるんですね。っていうのもなんて言うんだろう、何も考えずただ SNS 投稿してしまった、ただその一言だけで
Okay, so
enough of that.
The graphics were amazing. I'm not gonna lie, they were incredible. Everything, from the textures of the walls, the bits of dust particles floating in the air, absolutely brilliant. All except Anita's character model. That was atrocious. They did Fadila, I think her name is. They did her absolutely dirty. You put them side by side, it looks nothing like Fadila. I think her name's Fadila. That's what it's pronounced. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's what I'm gonna say. If it's not, I apologize. Fadila is a beautiful woman. The monstrosity we got in the game is not. It looks nothing like her. She got done so dirty by this. Everyone else actually got live action, so you can't even say, well, they fucked up their graphics, because they didn't. It was FMV. But yes, I know I'm 5 to 6 or 7 months after. Depends how long I take to do this. You know, I do work for a living. Well, I wrote the script a long time ago. It was a long time ago. When it came out, I wrote it like a week after it came out, and I didn't really do anything with it back then. And I'm doing this as a middle part, because I'm still not done writing my next script for the PS2 Titan series. I'll probably be done about the halfway of editing this video. It's like I haven't got a whole lot to do, but you know, I gotta do something in between. So that's why I'm doing this video. But also it's because I really wanted to talk about Silent Hill and the state of it, because Silent Hill 2 Remake is coming out in October. To be honest, I don't really have a whole lot of hope for that either. Bloober Team's doing it, and you know, Layers of Fear I didn't really like. I thought it was quite boring. I know, shoot me. The Medium I thought was a very good idea. It nearly crashed my PC when I played it. I do actually play these games over on my Twitch channel. Come over and give me a follow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you everybody for watching, provided you got this far. I hope you did. You know, I really hope I didn't offend anybody. Of course I did. I probably have offended somebody, but for that I do apologize. That wasn't the point of why I did this. That wasn't the purpose, so I do apologize for that. I just thought that this needed to be talked about and how this game handled those topics really badly. Thank you everybody so much for coming by and watching, and I will see you all now in the next video. It'll be, yeah, be a while, probably. But yeah. Mwah.